Hi guys and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I am so happy that you are here. It's been a crazy semester, crazy year, but I did manage to get to Candle Day just a little bit. This is going to be my first part of my haul. We're going to talk about it. So before I get started, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'd really love to get to 3K by maybe the end of next quarter, I guess. So March. Very low goals. Some people can grow really fast and I don't seem to be one of them. So if you haven't subscribed or you haven't shared, please consider that. And then let me know what you thought of Candle Day, what you picked up. Did you pick up anything? Let me know all of that. So I did put in an online order Thursday night. I was in the midst of putting in candles and checking out, and things sold out, and then things sold out, and I was like, are you kidding me? And I also was frustrated that they didn't do the free shipping. Just a little cheap of them, you know. I don't think that $7 is going to kill them if we're all spending $100 or more on candles. They're still making bank on that. So my Moonlight Goddess, not Moonlight Goddess, I don't like lavender. My Magic in the Air, which is one of my favorite scents actually, that one I lost as the cart was trying to check out. I also lost The Perfect Christmas with the bow lid. I wasn't sure if I would even like that as a scent, but I really wanted just one of the bow lids. I didn't get one last year. I did end up getting the green one, which is like fresh balsam, I want to say. I don't like those type of candles, but my friend does, so I was going to give her that as a gift. So I did get that one, which you're going to see my haul when I get it. I also have some Cyber Monday things that I ordered. So that will be another haul when I eventually start getting all of those things. But let's talk what I got in store. I also have a few things from that Cyber Monday and whatever, the weekend. I picked up a couple things, so I'll throw those in at the end because they're things that I picked up. So here we go. We have the 2025 annual Candle Day bag. It's very cute. This is a little heavy. The only reason I ended up going into store was because I had put in BOPUS orders at 2 different stores because I was trying to use coupons last weekend. Dumb, I know. So that's why I ended up going in store. I went to one store on Friday afternoon and one store on Saturday afternoon, and it is what it is. I was spending Friday night with my mom at the hospital. I didn't really want to leave early. I didn't want to go straight from the hospital because I felt so grody. Needed to go home and take a shower. So then I stopped quite late in the afternoon for that one. We're going to start with what I picked up there. So the first thing I picked up was a Neapolitan ice cream. And the packaging is kind of cute. I like the little polka dots. I am a polka dot fan. The notes on this are strawberry sauce, vanilla buttercream, and milk chocolate. I get a very light chocolate, but kind of a vanilla in here. In some ways, it's reminding me a little bit of hot cocoa and cream. Like there's a kind of a mix in there, but it's definitely more, I feel like vanilla forward. It's not as chocolatey. So I did pick up that one. The lids are like this waffle cone kind of material. And I was thinking about getting the sugar cone because I didn't hate it, which usually I am not a big fan of those. But I decided against it because I was trying to be good. And this one was not on my radar. I forgot to smell this the first day. And this is Butterscotch Swirl. I wasn't sure what I would think of this one. You have the drippiness there. This is rich caramel, gooey butterscotch, and sweet maple syrup. It just smells like butterscotch. It is very syrupy, very sweet, a little buttery. So that's the next one. The third candle I got was something that I forgot to look for on the first day to smell. There was a few that I didn't get to smell. I didn't get to smell this one. I didn't get to smell Christmas Road Trip. My first store didn't have chips and salsa. They did not get that one in. So the other one I didn't get to smell is Rum Rum Reindeer. I wasn't sure. This wasn't one I was really like on my radar at all. This is vanilla rum, pineapple bun cake, and caramelized brown sugar. This smells familiar. I swear I've had something similar to this before, but I definitely get that brown sugar. It smells almost like butterscotch again, but like a pineapple-y butterscotch. I don't really get any booze. I don't really get any bakery. So I did enjoy it, so I decided to pick up one of that as well. That was it for my second store. I just picked up those 3. Just if you were curious, I spent $31.64 at that second store. And at my first store, I spent $73.83. I didn't use any coupons. I had used my coupons over Cyber Monday. I put in 3 separate orders because my mom had coupons, I had coupons. Patricia sent me her coupon, so I kind of broke those up, those 10 into 40. All the accessories that I had been hoping to pick up on Cyber Monday, that's what I did with them. And if you haven't been watching, yeah, my mom's in the hospital. I kind of talked about it in my Sample Saturday video if you're interested in knowing what's going on and all of that. So it's been a long month, which is why I wouldn't necessarily have gone in if my orders hadn't been expiring. Like I got the you have to pick them up or you're going to lose them emails from them. So the first store, I picked up a Neapolitan ice cream, strawberry sauce, vanilla buttercream, and milk chocolate. I don't think I told you that on the first one. So that is a candle that I picked up. So I ended up with 2 of them. I decided, if I end up liking it burning, I'd rather have a backup than not have it. And they only had 3 of them. So they had sugar cone, they had Neapolitan, and they had butterscotch. And butterscotch was the lowest of those 3 at the second store. The one I was most excited about was glazed cherries because I am a huge cherry fan. And as soon as I heard this, I was like, oh, that's what I want immediately. This is glazed cherries, orange lemon twist, and vanilla cream. I really like it. I know people keep comparing it to black cherry Merlot, which I used to like, but it's been so strong and I just have not, it's been kind of repulsive to me the past couple years. This is much lighter. Doesn't have that Merlot quality to it. I am so excited to burn this actually. So yes, got glazed cherries. And I actually got 2 of them because I was really wanting to make sure I got this. Did I say glazed cherries, orange lemon twist, vanilla cream? It's a really good one if you like cherries. Then in that same collection, I got a gummy candies. I am regretting not getting 2 of this now. They didn't have any at the second store, and I wasn't about to go. We have one more store that's close, but it is a more popular shopping area, and I didn't want to deal with traffic or just. I'm so tired. I am so tired between trying to catch them on grading, getting ready for finals, trying to get everything graded before finals, spending as much time as possible at the hospital, and doing this. Although I guess it's good to be busy because I don't do well just sitting and feeling helpless. So at least doing this is going to be something to do. Anyway, this is pineapple gummy candy, lemon juice, and sugar sprinkles. It does kind of remind me of unicorn sprinkles with the lemon cello. I really like that one. It does kind of remind me of that. I'm trying to remember if I have unicorn sprinkles. I think I do. I haven't burned it, though. It's one that I've just never gotten around to burning. Not because I don't want to. It's just I'm not really sure where it is when I'm thinking about it right off the top of my head. So I did pick up one of those. I wish I had gotten 2 of those, but it is what it is. And then one that surprised me was Hot Fudge Drizzle. This was another one that I was not expecting to pick up. This is rich melted chocolate, vanilla bean, and dash of brown sugar. But when I smelled it, I was like, oh, it's so rich and fudgy and chocolatey. I really like it. The wicks on, look at how off center those are. Jeesh. Anyway, I did pick up that one because it called to me and it was not on my list. I forgot to bring my list with me when I went to the store, which was, so smart. I realized I had left it at home and I was like, well, I'm not going to go back. I just trying to be fast. One that I did know I wanted to pick up was Winter Candy Apple, not because of the scent, but because of that little ballerina right there. I thought the packaging on this one was so cute. And that was literally the only reason why I wanted this, was for the packaging. It does smell pretty good. I think the this one doesn't have like the rose petals in it. So the notes on this are red apples, crisp pears, and candied oranges. I'm not planning to burn this one. This will probably be a little display. It has a little nutcracker on the back, and you know, gotta love the nutcracker motifs. And then the last candle I picked up in store was peppermint marshmallow, and the notes on this are crushed peppermint, fluffy marshmallows, and powdered sugar. I have been waiting for this one to come back for such a long time. I have one from the last time they released it, which I think was 2021, maybe 2022, and they were in the giving package, so it was all red. I did not burn that last year. I really wanted to burn it, but I was like, I'm going to miss it, and I don't know if they're going to bring it back. So I was so happy that they brought this one back. Spoiler, you're probably going to see this make a return in my online order. But so good. I knew I needed to get another one of these. So really quickly, everybody else has been giving their opinions on the candles, so I thought I would as well. I did smell all of the Vault candles. Vanilla Snowflakes was one that I kind of liked, but I feel like I have it somewhere. I have not been checking because life. So I smelled that one and I was like, wow, I like peppermint marshmallow better. I don't need to get both. I'm trying to be good about my candles. And I mean, look at this. I bought 10 candles between the two stores. So I smelled that. Snow Day was nice, but it's not something that I would burn. Blueberry sugar, I was kind of on the fence about. Brown sugar and fig, I was curious about, and I could not smell it. Like, it was so light, I could not smell it in the store. I was like, is there any scent to this at all? And maybe it would burn better, but that was one I was like, I guess I don't care enough to purchase this because it smells so light in store. Wasn't going to go for that. Like I said, I probably should have picked up the Sugar Cone Crunch. Usually bakery scents make me feel a little nauseated, but none of the the ice cream bar ones seem to have had any effect on me, so that's really good. I can tell usually if I'm going to have a reaction by just smelling them. Occasionally there's like another note in different ones that will make me feel sick, but I don't foresee that with any of these. Let's see. The dill pickle. No, I wasn't a fan of that. It did smell I won't say it smelled like a dill pickle. It smelled like the seasoning that's supposed to represent dill pickle. So like if you had dill pickle chips, I feel like that's the scent that it had, not an actual authentic dill pickle, if that makes sense. I smelled coffee and donut. Wasn't a fan. I did get the coffee. The donut, I didn't like the donut scent, but again, I'm not a big bakery fan. I smelled slushy and popcorn. It was fine. It did have a little bit of butteriness to like the slushy, but the slushy wasn't enough that I wanted to like buy it. If it had been just like a blue raspberry snow cone, just bring that one back. I would love that in a 3-wick. Really would love that in a 3-wick. So I didn't like that one. I smelled chips and salsa at the second store. It was not good. It was not completely revolting. Kind of like the dill pickle was not completely revolting. But the one that was completely revolting to me was pizza and ranch. I was gagging in store. Like I was like, ooh. And then I was trying to like calm down and smell something else because I didn't want to have like dry heaves in the store. It was terrible. I can't even describe what it smelled like to you. I just know that initial whiff, I felt ill. So that one was not good. I'm glad they're experimenting, I guess, but those are not the type of scents that I would want to purchase in the first place. So obviously I was not the consumer for any of those scents. What else? Oh, my poor store. They had the associate going around trying to get people to smell the candles. They were like in a weird spot. They were tucked away. If I hadn't been searching every table, I would never have seen them. They were like on the table closest to the registers, on the side facing the registers. And they had, like the little I can't remember what they're called, but you know, they guide people where to go, the little ropes. And if I hadn't gone around on the outside, I would not have seen them at all. But this poor gal was like, "Oh, do you need a gag gift?" And I was like, "I already smelled those. I do not want to smell them again." And she's like, "Well, I did say gay." So this poor woman was trying to, that was her whole job, was to have people smell the pickle, the pizza and ranch, and the slushy and popcorn. They had a lot of slushy and popcorn. I don't remember seeing as much as the other two. But yeah, it was an interesting candle day for sure. But we're going to segue really fast, and I want to show you what I picked up Sunday, that $12.95 candle sale and the $5.95 body care, as well as Cyber Monday. So I did a little math on over the weekend. I had 2 of my 10 off of 35 coupons that I hadn't used, and I was like, oh, do I use them? What do I get? I had kind of been, you know, they were only good for like a week, which was a little frustrating, and I knew they wouldn't be good on Cyber Monday. And then reading about the coupons for Candle Day, I was like, I don't know if I can use them. I don't know if I can't use them. So I decided, well, let's just say I can't use those coupons. They're going to be $9.95. These candles with the 10 off of 35 will be a little less. So I ended up getting a couple things. I picked up Mrs. Claus's cocktail, and this is sparkling cranberry, pomegranate juice, and fresh frosted citrus twist. I had been debating on this one for a while, but these were like 8 something with the coupon the way that I did it. This is one that it might have a little note to it that makes me feel nauseated or gives me like, makes me feel sick as it's burning. So I need to burn this one right away and decide what I think about it. And then the other one I was looking and I was like, okay, what candles do I not have? What would I be interested in that's out now that's not going to, that I would rather get now for cheaper than a candle day? And I got Sunny Coconut because I love this candle. This is creamy coconut, sunny palm trees, and warm vanilla. Yeah. Oh. It smells like, I swear there's like a little hint of pineapple in there. It's so good. So I did pick up Sunny Coconut. So these were $12.95 each. So that's $26. And then what I did was I threw in 2 body creams because I decided, I don't know what's going to happen. I was thinking about flying to my parents to pick up my body creams because I have all my old body creams. All of my creams and lotions are at my parents because I was like, oh, they have a cabinet I can store them in. It will just make my life easier. They'll all be in one spot, and I'll just grab what I need for a semester at a time. Well, now I'm not driving back for Christmas. So do I bring home 12 body creams, or do I just buy new ones and let my ones that are like old, let them go bad? I'd rather not do that. But I also need other things that are there. So I don't know, like we're trying to figure out. So I did pick up 2 strawberry snowflakes because I know I love this scent. This is juicy strawberry, whipped cream, and iced bergamot. I usually pick up a cream or 2 every year. So these together were just over $35. So I got my $10 off, bringing all of the cost down on them. That was my Monday or my Sunday night order, very late. And then I offered my coupons to a couple friends, and they're like, we're not going to purchase either. So I felt like I have to use at least 2 of my coupons because I had already used Patricia's on the member deal. And so I let one of them go, unfortunately, which is dumb, like to feel bad about. But when you spend so much money at Bath & Body Works, it's like you want to get every savings you can. Okay, my order for Cyber Monday, I put in 2 orders with the 10 off of 40. So I put in like, got as close to $60 as possible so that when I got that $10 off, it would still be above that free shipping threshold. And then I did 1 buy online, pick up in store because a couple of the things that I wanted were not available online. So I'm pretty sure I used a 10 off for this too, if I remember right, but it's been a week and I've been stress shopping, which is kind of evident in what I'm doing here. So here we go. I picked up this little Trees wallflower because I thought it was so pretty. It was on my list. It is $32.95. I also figured I don't know if I'm going to be SAS shopping. I'm definitely not planning to be hitting all the stores. Some of the stores that I normally would hit, I'm not going to be by. So we have that. And then I threw on this. I think I threw on because I was trying to get to that threshold. I want to say that's why. But they were 40% off on Cyber Monday. I also got the car fragrance clip with the little hot chocolate or coffee. This one was $14.95, $8.95 for the little pocket bag. And then I got this one because I thought it was kind of cute. And I couldn't decide about it. So I did throw that one on. I wanted to pick up a backup of the teddy bear and the the penguin and this snowman, but those were gone, and so it is what it is. Okay, that's it. I've talked too much. Let me know what you picked up for Candle Day. Did you do any Cyber Monday or Black Friday shopping or that weekend sale? Let me know down below. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.